gonna start. That's okay. So I grew up with two older brothers and a little sister and a little brother. And we all got along pretty stinking well for a family. A lot of people complain about how they don't get along, but we got along pretty well. Except for me and my older brother. His name is Andrew, and we did not get along. We fought all the time, and we just argued about stupid things like, should we have in the car have the windows rolled down so we can save money on not having to use AC, or do we have them rolled up so my hair isn't whipping in my face? And then we'd also fight about like who puts the peanut butter away, the person who got it out or the person who used it last. So we just have all these stupid arguments. And so eventually we'd get really riled up about them, and then my dad would step in and he'd say, he wouldn't yell at us, he wouldn't spank us, he wouldn't do any of that stuff. He'd come up to us and be like, Vega, how do you think that me and Andrew feel? And it was the worst. It was like, well, now you made me feel guilty. Thanks, Dad. But I mean, no matter how annoying it was, I'm grateful now that he did it, because it taught me why I needed to be considerate. I needed to be kind to my brother. But he gave me reasons. He explained. So what that is, that's most closely related to authoritative parenting. So I'm going to go through a few parenting styles with you just for fun, because it's what I've been studying for the past year and a half through psychology and English 2010. I've just been studying parenting styles a lot, so I want to share with you. So we have our uninvolved parenting, authoritarian parenting, permissive, and authoritative. And so here is the scale of responsiveness and demandingness. So responsiveness is closely related to warmth, so like kindness, whatever you want to call that. Demandingness is control. So you have it over here. You have your responsiveness, your demandingness, and that scale. So you can have high in both, low in both, stuff like that. So for example, we have our uninvolved parenting, which is here represented as rejecting and neglecting parenting, and that's low on both of them. That's why it's on the low side. It means there's no control and there is no warmth in the parenting style. So you have this low warmth, low control with this uninvolved parenting, and this is the kind of parents that don't want to be involved in their kid's life. It's sad but true, but they either don't want to or can't, and it's really hard because the kid gets no parental input, and they'll say things like, well, I don't need to know when you'll be home. You can take care of yourself. You're fine. Then this leaves the kid feeling unimportant to the parents, like they don't actually care. They have the highest rate in substance abuse and juvenile detention. But I mean, if there's a good thing about it, it forces the kid to grow up fast. In a sad way. But then we also have the parents that are trying to avoid this, hardcore, so they go into authoritarian parenting. So this is authoritarian parenting. There's very low warmth and very high control. So there's no real love in there, but they are getting things done. There's a lot of control. You'll get parents that say things, I don't know if you guys know your parent, oh, that was a dumb comment. Anyway, they'll say things like, because I said so. I don't know if any of you guys have heard that from your parents. It's because I said so, or because I'm the parent. And so they are really about blind obedience and extreme punishment, which can be hard for kids and often leads them to be more rebellious than anything. And there becomes this emotional disconnect between child and kid. But you do learn to work hard through this parenting. Kids learn to work very hard and listen to their parents, or else they get punished. And then, trying to avoid that parenting style, a lot of parents will go into permissive parenting. So this parenting has very high warmth and low control. So if there's a kid drawing on the wall, they'll just be like, oh, kids will be kids. Makes that right. And so that's more like a friendship rather than a parent-child relationship. So they feel like the way to show their love is to give their kid everything that they wish for. And this makes the kid happy, yes, but it also lacks that essential structure. Because whether you like to admit it or not, kids need structure. Even as teenagers or young adults, we feel this need for structure in our lives, and if we don't get it, we get this feeling of confusion. And then even with this one, so the parents will say, you can do what you want. I trust you. It's fine. Whatever you want. Yeah, but that leaves the kids thinking, but maybe the parents don't actually care. Maybe they don't even care. But it does teach the kids how to make warm relationships, how to connect to others. It's very sweet, but again, that essential structure is missing. And then you have our fourth one, which is actually a mix between the two. This one is our authoritative parenting style with high warmth and high control. So this is widely regarded as the best parenting style, although all of them can be great in their own ways. This one is the mix. So we come into this one, so they show their warmth while still maintaining control though. So a lot of things that these parents will do is they encourage the kids to think for themselves by explaining. So like you can see, she's explaining to her kid, she's still maybe she's explaining to her kid why what she did was wrong. And then it kind of allows the kid to make a decision from there. It makes them think for themselves, and it's just a good way to go about it. They'll say things like, this is why I'm asking you to follow the rule. Or even, I don't know if any of you guys have heard this one, but what do you think the consequence for this one should be? What do you think your punishment should be? And they put all of that on you. I know it's the worst. But it works. Yeah, sorry.